Hi guys, I'm Gustavo Chiara and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you about trigonometric ratios. This topic is very useful in all the subjects that we know, as trigonometric, geometry, also in algebra, etc. Okay, today you are going to learn which is a trigonometric ratios, which is the reciprocal trigonometric ratios, the complementary angles, the resolution of a right triangle, and obviously that application that we must to know. Well, trigonometric ratios. It is defined as the equation between the lengths of two sides of a right triangle respect to one of its acute angles, A and B. See the picture. In any right triangle, there are always 6 radius between their 3 sides, taking 2 by 2. So we can take A and C, A and B, C and B, and obviously B and C, B and A, and C and E. So there are the 6 radius, and also you must know all 3 notes. Firstly, the acute angles measured are complementary. So it means that the acute angles alpha and beta are equal to 90 sexagesimal degree. The second one note is that the side lengths complete with the Pythagoras theorem, that it's said the square A plus square B is equal to square C. And the third note is that the legs have a special name depending on the acute angle choosing as a reference. So it means that, for example, this side B, taking as a reference alpha, is the adjacent leg, and A is the opposite leg. Trigonometric ratios. Well, according to the picture, and taking alpha as a reference, we define the 6 ratios. So the first one, the sine function, it is defined as a opposite leg divided by the hypotenuse, and is equal to letter A divided by C, as you see in the picture. The second one, the cosine function, it is defined as the adjacent leg divided by the hypotenuse, and is equal to B divided by C. Tangent function is defined as the opposite leg divided by the adjacent leg, A and B. Cotangent function is defined as the adjacent leg divided by opposite leg, as you see. The secant function is defined as a hypotenuse divided by adjacent leg, C divided by B. And the last one is the cosecant function, that is defined as the hypotenuse divided by the opposite leg, and is equal to C divided by A. Also, you must know that the trigonometric ratios are independent of the side of the right triangle that contain that angle. The proportion between them are the same. According to the picture, the function sine is defined as the side from A to A divided by O and E, and is equal to this triangle OB and B, and is the same to in this triangle OC and C, and it's in the same way the rest of the function, the cosine function, tangent function, etc. Reciprocal trigonometric ratios are those pair of ratios of the same angle whose product is equal to 1. In the picture we can see the triangle with this side and these angles, and it's the product of this function, the sine function and cosecant function is equal to 1. In the same way, the cosine function and the secant function is equal to 1, and the tangent function and cotangent function multiply is equal to 1. But why? Why? Well, the justification is in the comparison of trigonometric ratios, in this case alpha. As you know, the sine function in alpha is defined as the a divided by c, and the function cosecant and the cosecant function is defined and in the same angle is equal to c and e. As you know, a and c, and e, if you multiply both expressions, the result is 1. In the same way, in the cosecant, in the cosine function and secant function, and in the same way in the tangent function and cotangent function. Resolution of rectangle, triangle, or right triangle. Solving a triangle means finding the unknown measure of its sides. It's very common in all the problems that you have a triangle, you have the measure of one angle and you have the measure of one side. So using the trigonometric ratios, we can find all the sides. Well, to calculate the missing sides, we have to use the trigonometric ratios of the angle of no measure. For example, in the first case, you know you get the measure alpha, the side L, and you can find the adjacent leg and the opposite leg. Well, using trigonometric function, the cosine function of alpha is the side divided by the hypotenuse. So replace, you have that this side is equal to L multiply cosine function of alpha. In the same way, the opposite leg is defined as a L multiply sine of alpha. In the second case, we have alpha and the adjacent leg. Well, remember the trigonometric function. You can get all the sides. In this case, the hypotenuse is equal to L secant of alpha, and the other one is L tangent alpha. And the last one, in the same way, is defined as the hypotenuse as a L cosecant alpha and the adjacent leg L cotangent alpha. Application: semi-acute angles. Knowing the trigonometric ratios, we can find a relationship between the semi-angles in a right triangle. In the picture, you see a triangle ABC with the sides A, B, and C, and the angle A, alpha. The first step, we must draw a circumference with a radius equal to C. We are drawing, and pay attention in this triangle A, B, and M. This triangle have both sides are equal, so this is a isosceles triangle. So in this case, the angle is alpha divided by 2. Well, complete all the angles and sides, we get this. In the MCB triangle, we have this, that the cotangent of alpha divided by 2 is equal to adjacent leg divided by the opposite leg. So C plus B divided by I. Reducing the expression is C divided by A plus B divided by A, and C the triangle AB and C. C divided by A is equal to cosecant, and B divided by A is equal to cotangent. And well, in the same way, in NCB triangle, we get this. Tangent of alpha divided by 2 is equal to opposite leg divided by adjacent leg. Reducing the expression and using the triangle ABC, we get that the function tangent is equal to cosecant of alpha minus cotangent alpha. Okay, another application that you must know is a calculation of area. Well, we have a triangle AB and C. We know that this side is C, this side B, and that this is we have only the angle alpha. Well, in the ABC triangle, remember how you can calculate the area of a triangle. Well, it is defined as the base multiply the height divided by 2. Well, using the triangle, remember that the height you have the hypotenuse and the angle. So it's mean that the function height is equal to C multiply sine of alpha. And well, if you only have two sides and one angle, you can find the area of any triangle. So it is defined as the product of BC and sine function of the angle alpha divided by 2. Okay, I'm going to resolve 3 problems using all the formulas that you are learning. Let's go. Problem number 1. According to the picture showing that 3 sides are equal, and you need to calculate this expression. So using the date, the first step, using the date of the problem. So we complete the triangle with the date. With the values, the 3 sides are equal, so we can write the same letter N, and this size we can write as a letter A. Well, tangent of alpha, it is defined as a opposite leg divided by the adjacent leg. So in this case, A divided by 3n. In the same way, the tangent of beta is equal to A divided by 2n, and the tangent of theta is equal to A divided by n. Well, we need to calculate this expression, and we need to replace all the values, and reducing this expression, we get this. And also reduce, you have the solution of the problem, that is 13 divided by 9. So the answer of the problem number 1 is the letter E. So as you can see, all the problems about this topic are not very difficult. It's just to apply the formulas, and also write no, sorry, also resolve the problem step by step. Problem number 2. If sine of 30 degrees plus x multiply tangent of 40 degrees plus x multiply tangent of 50 degrees minus x is equal to cosine of 2x, and tangent of 2x minus y multiply cotangent of 3y is equal to 1, and this is the first condition, we need to calculate this expression. Well, let's analyze the condition number 1. In the condition number 1, you can see the triangles, and the angle of the tangent function have the dx, but one is with the positive sign and the other one is with the negative sign. So if we add both expressions, we get a 90 degrees, and so it means that both angles are complementary. So in this way, we can reduce the expression in the same way. Thus, sine 30 degrees plus x is equal to cosine of 2x. We get a sine equal to cosine, and it means that both angles are complementary. So it means that 30 degrees plus x plus 2x is equal to 90. Well, reducing the expression, we get that x is equal to 20 degrees, and is the first condition is true. Well, analyze the condition number 2. The condition number 2 say that the tangent of multiply the cotangent is equal to 1. Well, it means that are a reciprocal function and the angle is the same. So reducing the expression and using the value of x, we get that the value of y is equal to 10 degrees. So we need to calculate the expression, and we just need to replace. Reducing the expression, we get this, and there are a remarkable function that you must know. And reducing all the expression, we get that the solution is 6. Well, the solution of this problem is the letter B, that is equal to 6. Problem number 3. For an acute angle of measure x, we have that the cotangent of x divided by 2 plus n multiply tangent of x divided by 4 is equal to cosecant of x. We need to calculate secant of x divided by 2. Well, the first step is remember that this expression of the semi-angles. Well, we need to add the expression 1 and 2, and we have that the tangent plus cotangent is equal to cosecant of x. Well, in that picture, we have the same value, that is 2 multiply cosecant of x, and we are going to they are equivalent. So it means that the cotangent of x divided by 2 plus n tangent x divided by 4 is equal to tangent of x divided by 2 plus cotangent of x divided by 2. So in both sides, we can eliminate the function cotangent and get this, that the letter n is equal to tangent of x divided by 2 multiply cotangent of x divided by 4. And well, using the expression number 1, we can replace that cotangent of x divided by 4 is equal to cosecant the x divided by 2 plus cotangent of x divided by 2. Well, reducing this expression, we get that the letter n is equal to secant of x divided by 2 plus 1. And finally, the answer of secant dx divided by 2 is n minus 1. Well, and the solution of the problem is the letter B. And why tangent multiplied cosecant is equal to secant? Well, this is a homework that you can write in the commentaries why the multiply of this expression are equal to secant. Sorry. Okay guys, thank you very much for see the video, and obviously for share the video and subscribe for my channel. I know that my English is not so good, but I try to do my best, and the reason that I use the English in the class is because I want to get to keep in touch with the language, and this is the only way that I can speak in English, because in Peru I don't speak English all the day, and this is the only way that I use that. And you can learn, and in the same way I learn how to speak English very well. Thank you very much guys, and don't forget to subscribe and share my videos. Thank you.